haven't got people who are Hollywood stars and stuff. We don't have, as normal people, we don't have a lot of sympathy for them and stuff. And when I look at her experiences or the stuff that I find lands in my lap about the situation, I think it's absolutely horrible. I think we've still got a long way to go in Britain. I was in Minnesota recently, and where George Floyd had been murdered. And they used to have policies around redlining communities, making sure they weren't invested in because they were Black communities and people couldn't buy houses. It was in the covenants of the house that it couldn't be sold to a Black person. And, people thought this is terrible what happens in America. It's not the same in England. It is absolutely the same in England, but it's much more subtle. My grandma would have had a house just nearby where I live, the equivalent which would have been £500,000 today. And that was compulsory purchase by the local authority for a road that never happened. I've got no generational wealth passed down to me because of a policy of our local council at the time that affected the Black community. So it does happen, in our country. It's not different. I mean, I think the press in particular just needs to leave her alone. If she touching Harry's hand or not touching Harry's hand. I mean, this stuff isn't important. And, for what Harry's been through in his life with the press and his mother, just leave them alone.
Harry, what do you think about destroying the royal family? Meghan, you destroyed the royal family!
Meghan, look this way!
Harry, are you putting money before family? Are you putting money before family? Question.
So do you think Britain is a racist country? Do you think the royal family is racist?
I think any institution in Britain, unless it can demonstrate by its outcomes that it's not, is highly likely institutionally racist.
The royal family?
By its very nature, I think, isn't it? Even though it's, it's German backgrounds and descent and everything else, the royal household, people think it's frivolous saying, where are you from? And thinking, that's not a big deal. Somebody not being able to get their head around that someone is Black from Britain, that's a big indicator, I would say.